Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing great. This is just a brief video update for PSY201. We've been working our way through a couple modules of different material, learning about some APA scientific writing stuff, um, but we are now breaking into some more of the actual assignments. So on the 10th, so this coming Friday, February 10th, you have your article critique due, and I provide the article for you. And you just have to critique it using the questions that I ask you. The article itself is a seminal work by Elizabeth Loftus. I hope you enjoy reading her work. If you've taken social psychology, you've probably read about, or maybe cognitive psychology, you have probably read about her work already. You're going to read the article and be like, why is this such a big deal? It actually has vast implications for memory and how we remember things and whether our memory is actually accurate. This piece of work actually spurred and continues to spur a lot of controversy in the field of memory and whether our memories are accurate, because that has a lot of implications for, like, um, witnesses on trial and sexual or physical abuse cases. So lots of interesting ramifications due to this research. There's been a lot of research since this time on this topic. So this is obviously an older article, but I hope you all enjoy it. The reason why we're doing this is just to kind of get your feet wet in terms of peer-reviewed articles. Next module, a lot more to come on what a peer-reviewed article is. If you're really interested in it, jump ahead to module 4 and watch my video on peer-reviewed articles, and some of the documents in that module explain it further, as well as some of the links. So, and of course, the Landrum book outlines that material too. So lots more to come on that. I'm sure some of you are maybe a little bit worried about how you're going to find sources or where you're going to find them and what you need to find. That's all outlined in the next module. So this is just getting our feet wet with actually reading a peer-reviewed article. Now, I'm just trying to think, guys, of other things. This is completely off topic from our class, but I got a really awesome email from one of your classmates over the last couple of weeks. She was curious about, she wanted some of my advice on applying for graduate schools. And, well, more specifically, she had a couple schools in mind for where she wanted to apply to and was asking my opinion of them. And I just wanted to share with you a couple of things for you guys to be thinking about if you are looking at graduate school in psychology. A couple of things to think about. If you're really looking at a PhD or PsyD program, then you want to make sure that the program is APA accredited, American Psychological Association APA accredited, and you want to find its rate of internship placement for APA approved internships. What you don't want to do is go get your doctorate in psychology and learn that you can't get licensed as a psychologist because it wasn't accredited by the APA, or they don't do an APA approved internship, or their rate is very low for being placed in an APA internship, because you need that APA internship in order to get licensed in most states. So that's for PhD and PsyD programs. For master's level programs, you will not find master level programs that are APA accredited. That's mainly for PhD programs. You do want to make sure the university, though, is regionally accredited. So a lot of, all the kind of main universities are, Fort Hays, Kansas State, KU, and just in the state of Kansas, Wichita, a lot of other ones. A lot of the smaller schools too are all regionally accredited, but not all universities or colleges are regionally accredited. You want to be careful of online programs for graduate studies that may not be regionally accredited. And you also want to make sure that your master's degree program sets you up for licensure in whatever state you want to practice in. So let's say you want to be a therapist. You want to just make sure that the program that you're going into meets the course requirements for you to sit for licensure or sit for the licensure exam in your state. So for instance, in Kansas, if you were to go to Fort Hays State Clinical Psychology Program, they have you take all the courses necessary required by the state for you to then sit for the licensure exam, which is the EPPP. And then if you pass that and you have completed your internship and all that, then you can be a licensed therapist. That's what I did. So I know that was completely off base from our class, but something I felt was really important and a really good question by one of your classmates. So hope you're all doing well. As always, please email me with any thoughts or questions. If you don't hear back from me within 36 hours, please just re-forward me the email. But I've really enjoyed speaking with some of you via email, so always feel free to email or call me. Thanks, everyone.